YouTube, welcome in. Welcome back to another stream. It's so nice to see y'all here. Thank you for stopping by this VOD. If you want to stop by and hang out with us live, you can always hop over to twitch.tv/itmelarry, where you can hang out with us before the stream and do all sorts of cool stuff. Today we are starting our shiny hunting journey for Registeel. We've already found Reggie Rock in the past. In fact, I can go ahead and show that off. This is music might be a hair loud. This is our shiny Rocky boy. He is a little toasty. He's a little toasty man. We can hang out with him. Oh. Remember how much better the trainers look in this game than they do in Scarlet and Violet, because like they have style and aren't just in school uniforms the whole time. Oh, it's so nice. I miss this guy. Yeah, we will not be shiny hunting with Un. We can keep him in the party to hang out. We'll be leading with elite hacks in order to false swipe once we find our boy. But I'm gonna flip over to our shiny hunting doodly doo. Look at that sad 0. But you know what, it's only ever gonna reach 1 because we're gonna find him right now. We're gonna get him on the first try. Could you imagine? I would die. I would. That's a 1. Oh, he's mint chippy. He's definitely mint chippy. I just my colors are desaturated. That's what it is. That's what it is. 1 in a 4,096 chance. So I mean, it's unlikely we're gonna find him on the first go. It's unlikely we're gonna find him on the second go. But we'll see how we can do. I think it'll take 7. I think 7's a good number. Although it would be super funny if we like got him within like the first 10. That'd be awesome. Oh, what's the prediction? Will Larry get the shiny tonight? Oh, okay. Yes, first night hype. No, are you kidding me? Well, if you want some shifty nickels, I know which answer you should go with. Clearly the one where we get him tonight, because that's how you make the most money. The most shifty nickels. Number 3, and not looking good. But you have 20 minutes to bet. That's a long prediction, but I guess we are in for a long stream, aren't we? This is a little bit of an easier hunt than Reggie Rock, because I think just the pattern on it. I feel like the buttons are a little closer together. Yeah, who are you? Holly! Thank you for that tier 2 subaroni. Getting us another 1,000 points of hype on the hype challenge. Thank you so much. What's a good tier 2 song? Thank you so much, Holly. Really appreciate it. Currently, we've just started. Our options are Reggie Rock, is an option. Technically, if a streamer's choice would also be an option currently, but that's about it. We're fresh babies right now. Reggie would be so confusing is what it would be. I need to see if I can read this Pokemon's cry. It's a nightmare. Ugh. Look, we're only at 7. We'll find him by 10. I think we'll find him by 10. You know, double digits. Number 7, here we come. No whammies, no whammies. If only. Wasn't it on number 8 either? I thought the game liked me. You know, I mean, 1 in 40, 96 chance. I feel like 8 attempts is enough. I feel like luck should have been on our side. Here's the question. What's the question? What the heck was our un number? Ooh. What was the 3,300 attempts plus? I have the VOD saved, but I don't have it uploaded. It's like 3372. I might have it in my notes. I might have it in my notes app. Because during Gen 8, I would keep better notes of our shinies. Let's run from that guy. Shiny Pokemon. Oh, no, Regirock, I have 372, and then I said, coming back. So I did not update it when we found him. Yeah, Gen 9, I don't particularly enjoy shiny hunting in Gen 9. I know it's a lot easier. I love just like Masuda eggs. I love these like static encounters. I hate running around like and just staring at a bunch of guys. It's so fast, but that like takes a lot of, I don't know, it takes a lot of the fun out of it. And I hate the way Gen 9 handles eggs. It's so bad. Like having to be in 2 separate modes to receive eggs and then open eggs. You love shiny hunting in Gen 9? I could not be more wrong. Look, it's like I did the work. I did the work. I don't like well, also though, I don't like encounter hunting in Gen 8. I don't really get a lot of joy out of because it's so slow to have to go into the battle and then like where you have to like kill like 500 of them before you're getting like full odds. Like that's a lot of work to do that. But like like eggs, I like Gen 8 eggs I could do all day. Just like load me up, like let me throw a Pokemon in the center with a Ditto, and then We'll ride that baby up and down the street. That baby being my bicycle, of course. Ride that baby up and down the street. And then grab an egg, hatch an egg, throw it away. Grab an egg, hatch an egg, throw it away. Because you're like you're not wasting time. If you're doing it right, then once you find your shiny from the egg, you've only got maybe like 4 or 5 other eggs to hatch. Oh, see, I hear what you're saying with easier. I don't disagree with you. Like, I've done, we did outbreak hunting for Flittle, which was a little rough because it's so tiny. We did outbreak hunting with it wasn't outbreak hunting, but I did a hunt to get my shiny iron hands because I wanted to be cool for going into raid battles. And like I got it in just under a half an hour. But like that's the whole thing when you're planning your night to be like, oh, what 3 Pokemon are we gonna get tonight? You know, that's why like I love coming in here. You know, it's an extravaganza. You know, and it's an event. When we come around, we hang out. We come on stream. We hang out for hours, and like this. You know, we're like Regirock probably took us, you know, what, 8 streams or something like that. And it's just that, like, it's just that brain tickle of like any moment this guy could be mint chip. It could be 2 encounters from now. It could be 2,000 encounters from now. And it's that, I don't know, it's that like there's definitely something about the way that my brain is wired where I definitely enjoy man, I feel like Arrested Development, she gets off on withholding. Look at me, mother, I'm withholding. Or no, it's when Lucille's doing it. Yeah, do you want this, Buster? Oh no, I'm withholding. Look at me getting off. It's just like something about taking away the teeny gratification. Constantini, welcome in, by the way. Not lovely to see you here for the very first time in chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just in the middle of going off on a tangent about my brain. But welcome. It's so nice to see you here. There's something specifically about like the withholding of gratification so that I can have that like big enjoyment later on. It's really just like it's one of those ways that I'm like wired. And so there's just something about like where you present me with the options of like, oh, I could go and make a sandwich and get done with a shiny hunt in like 30 to 45 minutes or whatever, or 10 minutes or whatever, depending on how easy or hard it is in Gen 9. And I'm like, yeah, but then that's not like an enjoyment. It's just like, it's like eating a potato chip, and I want to eat like an entire wedding cake. I'm not gonna do it very often, but boy howdy, is it gonna be effing awesome when I do. Yeah, so that's like, but I don't know, there's like something like the Gen 9, the eggs are so annoying because it's like, I don't like having to do a bunch of pre-work. Like I want that constant drip feed of like, get an egg, hatch an egg, you know, like I'm working with like 3 or 4 eggs at a time. This one's kind of hatching, this one's kind of hatching. I'm going back to the guy, I'm getting another egg. And it's like, there's an efficiency there, as opposed to like, let me sit here in this picnic. Like if I were to do eggs in Gen 9, which I should because I want to get the starters and those would be fun to do. I would have to do so much pre-stream prep for it not to be boring as shit. So that like, and it would be exciting because we could get through like a ton of eggs, but I'd have to prep like 300 eggs before the stream starts. And that's not fun. Like that's effing, that's really flippin' annoying. I don't know why I'm effing a lot. Like I'm allowed to say curses. I'm allowed to say curses. So. But it's just annoying. And then yeah, oh, also, man, sandwiches, such a pain. I don't want to have to do all the work to get all the like sparkling mangoes and all the goopy gobbles. Because that's just like, it doesn't let me just go in and just start doing. What if I prep the eggs while I have Duck Simulator on? You guys are obsessed with duckies. You guys are so obsessed. Everything's ducks now. Ducks, ducks, ducks. You heard. Look, we can do more duckies in future. We could go back to the pond. I'm excited to do shiny hunts. I'm excited to do Mario RPG. I've never played it. That's coming out. I even like briefly considered, I'm like, do we wait to stream until 11 so that we can do Mario RPG tonight? And then I went, no, I want to get a normal bedtime in. And I want to just hang out with chat and eat Cheez-Its and do Pokemon. You're obsessed with eliminating off-stream prep. An AFK friendly game like Ducks is great. What is normal bedtime? 1 a.m. 1 a.m. is normal bedtime. We're just not staying up until 2 tonight. But yeah, like most things about Gen 9 shiny hunting just really turned me off of the shinies. And that's why I feel like we haven't done it as much. Because I don't know if people are still like super excited to catch shiny or to see shiny hunting in Gen 8. And I'm like, I want to do it in Gen 9. I want to do it with new Pokemon. But Gen 9 also has a lot of bad shinies. The new Pokemon, it's like more bad than good. Not that there aren't good ones, but like a lot of them are icky, stinky. And then both shiny hunting methods are like not fun. I really hope they do an equivalent of
trial.
Ah! Whoa! Feathered Malice, welcome in! Wait, oh, someone left the cage to the Erie open. Now some fiends are raiding your channel. Oh no, the birds! Alfred Hitchcock would be having a boner right now. Welcome in, friends. It's so nice to see you here. Feathered Malice, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community over here with me. Cha-cha. Love the title. Oh, it's just because we shiny hunt and then we like lose our mind. Nick Halgerson, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Feathered Malice, thank you for the raid. Hi. and hello, if y'all don't know who I am, welcome in. My name is Larry. I'm a variety streamer. Oh, Nightmare Queen, Cha-Cha. Thank you for the follow. Do a bunch of different stuff. Spend a lot of time, do a lot of Nintendo stuff, but you know, just kind of all over the place with what I like to stream. Currently, we literally just started up a stream working on shiny Registeel, which this was a stream incentive from a charity event that I did a couple months ago. So we have to just hunt down. We lost our minds getting shiny Regirock. Now we're after Registeel. It's a 1 in 4096. No way to bring it down. It just hurts. Feathered Mouse, what were you doing tonight? I hope you had a lovely stream. But yeah, what were you doing? Boobity boobity scoobity boobity boop. It's still not mint chocolate. That's fine. What are we at? 33? 35. 35. No, 36, because 3 times 2 is 6. Pokemon loves its math. So that's how we'll find it. So like 2 away from the shiny. Doing a playthrough of Borderlands 2. First time playing the series. Oh, very cool. Borderlands 2 is a great game. Very, 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 very fun. I hope you have a great time with that. I think that one is probably my favorite. Borderlands 1 was really... I feel like Borderlands 1's a game that didn't age super well. Although it kind of depends on where you're playing it. I wonder if it would be better on PC. Going back and trying to play Borderlands on like console, for me was rough especially after doing Borderlands 2. I think Borderlands 2 feels so much better as a game. But kind of the issue that I have going back to those now is because it fills a similar like niche. I just, you know, now I do a lot of like Destiny, and Destiny, like the like moving and shooting, I feel feels a lot better. You play on PC and definitely had a hard time adjusting to the gameplay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so now I have trouble going back. Like Borderlands 3 felt really rough in comparison to like Destiny 2. And I tried doing Borderlands 3 and I tried doing the Tiny Tina's Assault on the Dragon's Keep. And like both of them kind of like, I did a bit and then kind of fell off. But I mean, they're still good though. They're still good. I definitely love the like just how insane they are. You know, all the like the gunplay and all the different like, you know, gun combinations and how like wacky they get. You're talking about Destiny 2 tonight as well. Yeah, no, it's especially since I still am very big on playing FPSs on a controller. I'm not very good at mouse and keyboard FPS. I know it's supposed to be the way to go, you know, and I'm like, what I'm kind of doing now is as I'm learning games, as I'm picking up new games, I'm trying to do them on PC, so that like I don't fall back on the crutch of just like playing it on a controller, and try to start learning that skill set. Destiny is still a game that I play on a controller, and it's just like, yeah, Destiny in comparison to so many other FPS games, it's like there's something about the shooting, the, you know, that kind of minute to minute combat that just feels like so good in comparison to any other kind of game in the genre. And it's like it's so hard to describe, but it's just like there's definitely a like je ne sais quoi to it, where it's like Man, I don't know what it is about this game. It just feels better than other shooters. And like Destiny's like second to none when it comes to that. I do feel like with a lot of shooters being on PC, you know, and kind of adapting the same general like controls as well, that it's not as big of a gap as it used to be, but I feel like the gap is still there. What's that? Destiny is the first game ever. The story was secondary. Just enjoy the gameplay. They're getting better about it. I feel like their in-game narrative is a little stronger these days. Destiny 1 was like, whoo-wee. Nobody cares. Because all of the good story is on a website. Have fun never accessing that. But yeah, at least like now a lot of that lore stuff is at least in game. Did I see the Destiny 2's up for best community support? Yes, and I've loved everybody on Twitter responding to that with lol 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 lol. Cause yeah, what community support? You fired most of the community team. I also feel like it is an interesting one because it's been like a weird year for their community support. Like I definitely do love that like Bungie does, you know, is transparent, mostly with like a lot of stuff. You know, they do the TWAB, like this week at Bungie, you know, making sure to have that weekly communication. Holy Griper, cha-cha, thank you for the follow, welcome in. But yeah, I mean, it is very funny to just like, and by funny, I mean, it's sad, where it's like, boy, you just laid off most of that community team. I guess people within Bungie, I saw some current or former employee also popping off about how, Destiny won best community support like a few years ago. And like the game directors were the ones that accepted the award, and there was insinuation that like they were upset that the community team was like celebrating that they won the award. It's like real weird. I also saw the whoever runs the Sea of Thieves Twitter account was pretty salty, where they were like, oh, I'm sorry, Jeff, do our constant like Saturdays in the office mean nothing to you? And it's like, weird. If you're doing Saturdays in the office, I'm certainly hoping you have Mondays off and you've just got like a shifted schedule, because sad world if you you know, are working 6 days a week. That's not good. All right, I've said for like this entire time I need to try to read this cry. I just keep I keep going over it. Let's actually try to read this thing. Yeah, they tweeted that on the Sea of Thieves account. Yeah. Why are they in the office? They should be on the seas. Well, here's the thing. Sea of Thieves is a video game. It is an electronic fantasy. The people who work on it are not actually pirates. The steely powers emanating from the Pokemon statue. I do want to check it out. GGZ! Oh, it doesn't just stay up there. I have to read it faster than that. Let me try next time. It's like 6 syllables. What the fuck is a video game? So you know The World? It's like that, but fake. How do I know their office isn't a boat on the sea? I mean, I guess it could be. GGZ Jizo! GG's Jizo! That is a mouthful. Oh, did you get the translation? Yeah, GGZ Jizo. Here, GGZ Jizo. Probably something like that. That'd be a good pairing with un.
Yeah, who are you?
Feathered Malice, thank you for that sub. The tier 1 first month, very first time here sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you. That's so kind. I guess since we're talking pirates, didn't know you knew me before you popped in here. Oh, a Let's Roll fan. Oh, well, what are the odds? Well, we'll double welcome in then. Thank you for being you've been a fan for years. Oh man. Well, thank you so much for watching my now defunct board game show. I really appreciate it. Look, you can take the wizard out of the board games, but you can't take the board games out of the wizard. I don't know what that means. What I'm saying is I'll be back. I'll figure it out. There'll be board games again. What's being done with the rule book? Right now, we're just holding on to it. It was a very sad day when I went. I mean, this makes sense, but like, I had to go over to stage 2 to look for like props and costumes that we needed for like a dog bark shoot. And I saw that they just moved the Let's Roll table over there. And I'm like, oh man, the table's in storage now. The rule book's in storage now. We're not dumping it by any means, you know, but it's just you know, it's lying dormant, waiting to strike once again. Well, I mean, you know, we're not actively producing the show right now, so it doesn't make sense for all that stuff to be taking up space in the broadcast space. We need that real estate. It is a bummer. Oh, also, Feathered Malice, your sub gives you a chance to help us name our shiny Regirock. So it's not Regirock, it's Registeel. Sorry, old habits die hard. So yeah, talk to the mods. They'll drop a command on how that works. You want it named Regirock? That is, I'm pretty sure, the front runner name right now for what this thing should be named. You hope Lindsay makes some sort of appearance on whatever the next iteration of board gaming is. Hey, anything's possible. Oh, we have 2 for Steely Dan. I didn't even realize that's what Holly went with. Steely Dan's a good name. If you don't know who Steely Dan is, go listen to the album Asia. It's so good. A best of works fine as well, but oh man, I love Asia. AJA, not Asia like the continent. AJA. Not to be confused with AJR. You'll get very different music if you look them up. That's and if I need to reach out to the youths, I'll go here's the connection I can make. Did you see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem? There's that one song in the soundtrack that samples Peg from Asia. How about Gabu 2 Steely Boogaloo? You could fit in parts of that name. That's very long. You could technically fit in Gabu 2. That's short enough. You could fit in Boogaloo. You could probably fit in S Boogaloo. But all of that together is going to be longer than 12 characters. So you'll have to rip it apart and Frankenstein it back together. Is that the correct term? Frankenstein it back together. Or would it be Frankenstein's monster it back together? I feel like Frankenstein as a verb would be correct in that case, right? That because Frankensteining it together means you're like moosh mashing it from a gumble of parts. And so yeah, Frankenstein did the stitching, so Frankensteining it would be correct. It wouldn't be like, actually, Frankensteining would be something the monster did. Am I familiar with DJ Come On Bread? Cummerbund. DJ Cummerbund. No, I'm not. This. I'm also not familiar with reading. I thought that this was like the lead up to a cum joke. And I was like, I don't know where you're going with it, but I don't know. How did I read it that poorly? Because chat is small and my eyes aren't amazing and there's a lot of words on the screen, constantly scrolling up. That's how I read it bad. And also, cummerbund is not a word. It's not a word that I see every day. I thought it was cummerbund. Is it cummerbund? Like not the DJ, but like the word itself. Because a cummerbund is that thing that you wear around your waist, typically when you're about to sing some show tunes. But is that cummerbund? Is that how you spell that word? Well, I mean, the word is cummerbund, okay, but the DJ is making a cum joke, okay. So he's cummerbund, and then, you know, yeah, when I'm Google says it's cummerbund. Wait, no, the thing around your waist is a cummerbund, so he's not making a cum joke? Whoever created the cummerbund is making the cum joke. Whoa. There's no second, well, I mean, more to the point, it's not that there's no second B, it's that there's no first B. There's only a second B. Really? I always thought it was cummerbund. Like cumber, not cummer. Whoa. Also, I ignored this a little bit ago, but if your name in high school was DJ Come On Bread, then I know what you got caught doing. It's like when you hear those stories and you're like, that kid's called Colgate. Well, why is he called Colgate? Oh, because he shoved a toothbrush up his butt. Got it. Makes sense. That tracks. Because as it turns out, people are not very clever in high school. So it's like, what's the embarrassing thing you did? That's your name now. Actually, Colgate's pretty funny if that's the situation, as opposed to like, you would expect it just to be like, oh, that's brush butt, or that's toothbrush butt, or something like that. So Colgate's actually like, at least, it's a little stretch away. You didn't have that nickname in high school? Then why did you lie in chat? Why would you do that? Oh, there's a whole explanation here. I think we need to stop shiny hunting to read this. The word cummerbund is an anglicized form of Hindustani kamarband, which is in turn from Persian Romanized kammerband. It entered English vocabulary in 1616 from India. It is a combination of the words kamar, meaning waist, and band, meaning strap or lacing. So yeah, so kammerband makes sense, but kammerband became cummerbund? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, if it became cummerband, that would make more sense. But like, or kamar, like kamarband. But why would we take their word and then anglicize it, but then not use the word band? That's crazy. Like, we put bands around our, what? We have bands too. English does not make sense. 1616. So Colombo had already sailed the ocean, but yeah, America was under the colonies. So it was the king making a dumb. The king made a dumb is probably, he's like, can't have Kamar. That's too Persian. Ew. But, we can't come on these bands, so we'll come on the buns. It truly maybe the king was trying to avoid a cum joke, or like he's like I want it to be a cum joke, but not too obvious. We won't call it the cum band. We'll call it the cummerbund. Ah, yes. That sounds just weird enough that no one will catch my little jizzy nonsense I've thrown into this word. The king said when they start streaming on Twitch, they need to talk a lot, so give them some interesting facts. Man, speaking of interesting facts, I'm so mad I'm so, or not mad. I'm not mad. It's fine. I'm so sad. Did I say Jizzy or Chizzy? I said Jizzy. I did. I'm so upset that alternate history hub, and I've seen it enough around now, that everybody knows the Big Bird almost died on the Challenger. Like, that was that bums me out. That's my story I like to tell, and now they're telling it. Not cool. It's fine, everybody should know. But now it's like, if I go, so in the 80s, NASA, right? And they go, yeah, they almost blew up Big Bird, we know. You read this recently? Someone joked about it. What happened? You don't know? Oh, do you not know? Do you not know the story? I've kind of spoiled it a bit, but I could give you the play-by-play. It is my favorite fact of all facts. Oh my god, people don't know this story. Fuck yeah. Okay, so here's the sitch. In the 80s, NASA was looking for ways to get the youth interested in space travel. You know, it was really easy in '69. There was the space race. We had, like, you know, I mean, it's a good story. You got an enemy. You know, Russia's trying to get there. We're trying to get there. America wins, as you know, as they do. America. You know, but like, you know, but you can't just keep going back to the moon. You know, that gets boring. So, you know, the 80s have hit, and now children have kind of lost interest in space, and NASA's looking for ways to get the youth back in, you know, to be able to get that TikTok audience. This is not a researched meatball. No, this is a genuine, absolutely true story. So basically their idea was, they wanted to, do some sort of like stunt. And so, they kind of landed, after a, you know, intense brainstorming session. They landed on sending beloved Sesame Street Muppet Big Bird into space. And so, like, when I say NASA was going to send Big Bird into space, I'm sure your thought goes exactly to where my thought is. They're gonna like, you know, put like a little stuffed animal on a rocket. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna have a call with Big Bird. Carol Spinney is gonna be like, oh boy, I sure am excited to be on the rocket. You know, but they'll have like a little Big Bird in like a little spacesuit or whatever. It'll be real cute. That's not what they were gonna do. They were going to put actual Carol Spinney, the Muppeteer for Big Bird, actual Carol Spinney on the rocket, assumedly in the Big Bird outfit, which is just, if you think about it, it's just the most insane thing in the world. That you're not just gonna put a man on a rocket. You're gonna put a man in like a 12-foot bird costume on a rocket for like a publicity stunt to get the youth interested in space. It's absolutely bingo bongo bonkers insane. Completely like out of your mind insane. So basically the long and short of it is that logistically they were never able to get this figured out, okay? Because logistically it's a motherfucking nightmare, and it would never work in 8 trillion years, which is, but it's very funny. But it's very, very funny. So here's the thing. The Big Bird deal ends up like falling through. You know, it doesn't work out. Negotiations die. Big Bird, no go to space. So then NASA came up with a new idea, and they were like, what if we have a contest in which you could send your teacher to space, and we do that. And they did that, and the rocket that they put the teacher on was the Challenger, which exploded and everybody aboard died. But because of the situation, when you put 2 and 2 together, we were this close to a world in which NASA puts Big Bird on the Challenger and Big Bird blows up in the Challenger explosion. And that is my favorite fact of any fact that could ever exist. Because it's just like the lunacy of it is so insane. Like, oh my god, the episode of Sesame Street we would have gotten out of that would have been mental. And believe you me, if I ever I have a writing degree. I don't consider myself a writer. I love to when things need written at work, if things come up, I like to write things occasionally. I don't have the patience to be an actual writer. But if I were to ever write some sort of alternate universe science fiction, believe you me, the alternate universe science fiction that I would write, it would be on the Earth in which Big Bird blew up on the Challenger. 8 trillion% would I be doing that shit. Didn't they change Snuffleupagus to be real because they didn't want kids thinking it's normal for adults? I think you're right. Yeah, because Snuffleupagus was originally Big Bird's imaginary friend. And yeah, they ended up not wanting children to get the idea that adults wouldn't believe you if you told them things. The implications of something traumatic happening to a child, and a child going to an adult and going, we need to deal with this, yo, and the adult going, that didn't happen. You were in 2nd grade when the Challenger blew up. I can't say for sure if you watched it live. That's how I feel. I was in 4th grade for 9/11, and that's how I feel about that. Is I don't know, my memory is just too, I was just young enough that I don't know if we saw the 2nd tower get hit. I remember the TV getting wheeled in, where it's a plane just hit a building, we should really stop school and just, we need to watch the news. This is kind of important. it's that, but I don't remember specifics. I remember, granted, it was still I was still working from home because of COVID. I remember being just another day working from home, getting distracted, checking Twitter, and going oh, this crowd outside the Capitol is is getting pretty rowdy. Ooh, they're trying to break in. Shit, I might be watching history right now. Uh-oh. I don't remember like a lot of anything about like the news coverage. I don't remember if we school it out early or if I was there the whole day. When it comes to 9/11, what I remember specifically was like my parents getting home from work and immediately going like, we need to go to the gas station and make sure that our cars are filled with gas. And the lines were so long and the gas was so expensive. But like that's the memory, that's like the specific memory that I have, is like, oh fuck, there might like this might be one of those things where there's like now you know, an issue with like gasoline supply chain. So fuck us. You're in second grade and remember watching but not really getting it. I mean, I remember like I mean, I didn't like fully comprehend everything with like 9/11. And clearly neither do today's TikTokers, and when I say today's, I mean literally today's, in which there is now a trend going, you know what? Maybe Osama bin Laden was right. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, when am I gonna make a TikTok? No, I've never been on TikTok. Wait, Ocean, what the fuck? Hold on, I gotta catch up with. Wait. You knew someone who was posting public pictures on their Facebook of them in the Capitol? Oh my god, are you friends with Jimmy Pesto? Holy shit, that's crazy. And now that person is banned from everything. All of my friends are tangentially associated with. And all the pictures they post on the inside of the Capitol went to the FBI. Yeah! Man, I can't imagine why. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Ocean, that's insane. I do not know. Other than Jordan Swears, I don't know anybody personally who was at the Capitol on January 6th. They got blacklisted from everything. I'm not surprised. That's insane. I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. Allegedly, yeah. Oh man, hold on. 9/11, I was at the Air Force, was at the gym just after the first plane hit, left the gym, went into squadron. I just went into lockdown. Person at the door told us to either enter and we can't leave. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's true. All I know, look, all I know is that Jordan was not at work because nobody was at work because we were all work from home. And if you look at Jordan's bank statements, you'll find that on January 4th, He flew to Washington, D.C. And on January 5th, he ate at the McDonald's closest to the Capitol. And on January 6th, he ate there again. You know, so, you know, I don't know. and then January 7th, there's a flight home. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't own the receipts, but I've seen the receipts, you know. On January 5th, he ate at lunch at McDonald's near the Capitol, and then also ate at Pizzagate. I don't know why, you know. What a totally random pizza restaurant to eat at. Man, I failed again, by the way. I just saw, speaking of McDonald's, they released all those McDonald's Crocs, and the only good ones are the Grimace ones. And I can tell you that is not just my opinion, that is a fact, because by the time I went to consider buying the Grimace Crocs, they were all sold out of the sizes that weren't baby feet size. So no fuzzy Grimace Crocs for me. And because I wouldn't have considered it, because I feel like they were a little pricey for Crocs. But I have all these like crazy coupons, because Crocs like gave me like whoopsie doopsie we're sorry coupons, because after I bought the Shrek Crocs, they canceled my order and went, sorry, we actually can't give you the Shrek Crocs. Get fucked, kid. You stupid loser. And a stupid loser I was. So I was like, oh, maybe I should make it up to myself and let myself get the Grimace Crocs. And no. The answer is no. The base McDonald's Crocs are pretty boring. The hamburger Crocs, like I would love to get the hamburger Crocs. If you told me my options were like General McDonald's / Ronald, Grimace, Hamburglar, or Birdie, I would definitely go Hamburglar like 9 times out of 10. But this was the 10th time, unfortunately. The Hamburglar Crocs were really bad. And the Birdie Crocs are like also awful. It's just a bummer, you know, so many like what should be good, and then no. Oh, I was gonna say this yesterday. This, by the way, is a very hard, like 170-degree turn. Going like, speaking of January 6th, how about McDonald's? Yeah, the Grimace one sold out first, obviously because people wanted to hurt me. That's why they bought all the sizes I could have worn for the Grimace, and also that's why Jeff Bezos hasn't come in here and gotten us to hype level 12 yet. He could come in. He could, dude. He could. This is advertising for him. He could look. Bezos could drop in, get us to hype level 12, and go. You're naming that shiny Regirock or Registeel. Fuck, I keep calling it Regirock. You're naming that Registeel. Amazon.com. That's advertising, baby. Does advertising work? Just did. But he hasn't done that. Like Warren Buffett could come in here and be like, you're calling that thing Virgin Airlines. Does advertising work? Just did. But I guess I guess these dudes just, you know, sitting too high up on their horses. Don't want to bum it with the common man. Jeff Bezos could drop subs to get you to level 13 and not even notice them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why my tweet for this stream was like, tag your favorite millionaire in the responses to this stream and get them to show up. And then nobody did it. I don't know why. Why did nobody tag their favorite millionaire? I can't believe nobody did that. Why didn't nobody? You don't have a favorite millionaire? Bold of you to assume everybody's got a secret favorite millionaire. Weird Al Yankovic, please. Please. Everyone's got one. If you don't have one, it's Weird Al. That's... Yeah, don't eat the rich. That's actually how you that's how you get the human equivalent of mad cow disease. I didn't realize this, but that's actually like did you know that humans have like a and cows have it too. It's a DNA that we share. Did you know that like humans have a thing in their genes that make it so that like if you were to eat a human, you'd go crazy. It's like specifically because like you're eating the person, and then your body goes like there's like it's like foreign no-nos in my body. You know, it's kind of like when you get like when you get like an arm donor, you know, or like I guess like or any other organ, like a spleen or a lung or something like that, you know, where like doctors you gotta go through the whole thing and like make sure your body doesn't reject it. And it's because like your body is like, oh, like this isn't my lung, what the fuck. An arm donor, like, yeah, I mean, if look, if I lost my arm, like lost it, you know, like chopped it off, and then I was playing around in the woods, chopped my arm off, my arm gets left behind. I'm gonna go to the hospital and I'm gonna go, hey doc, you got any fresh ones that you could hook me up with like a new arm? Preferably someone with like much more muscles than me, because then it just looks funny. Like somebody thinks like, you know, I've just been like, I've been like a little bit like a Charger from Left 4 Dead. I've been, you know, whacking it, jacking it just a little too hard. And I go, no, just an arm donation. Just don't worry, this muscle will atrophy. It will. I'm not putting in the work to keep it maintained. Yeah, there's no reason you couldn't get an arm donated. Right? Like other than your body like wanting to reject it, but like all you would need is like, you know, just, you know, pop the arm bone out of the shoulder, like, and then like pop a new one in, and then you just have to connect some musculature and like sew the skin. Like it should be totally doable. I would think. Oh, try to get the Swifties in here. Can we? Yeah, I mean, we could just say that I'm Travis Kelce's cousin or something. That's fine. I'll feed a squirrel some bread. I'm down. I'm probably like simplifying it like a little bit, but okay, but it should be possible for me to get like a new arm. Now, granted, you like the issue we run into, honestly, I feel like more so than whether or not we could do it would be whether or not we get the right length. You can say Taylor's grunge music. No, Taylor's not grunge. I know that she's not grunge. She's pop star, and then COVID hit, and she became alternative for 2 albums, and then she went back to being pop star again, which bummed me out. But she wrote 2 really good alternative albums, which was great. Midnight's is fine, but yeah, I'm like a new Taylor kind of guy. I haven't really gone back and listened to the old stuff. You know, I'm not on board for country Taylor. Agent Redhead, welcome in. Nice to see you here. Well, thank you so much for raiding. Lovely to have you. I hope you had a great stream. And thank you for popping on by. Do you think I'm gonna throw one right at you. Agent Redhead, do you think that it's easy enough to get an arm transplant? Something has gone gammy with your arm. There's a fresh arm at the hospital. The person is an organ donor. They'll, you know, like, they're not using that arm. I could use that arm. Beep boom bam. Do you think that's like not that bad, or do you think that that's like pretty hard? You think I need a brain transplant? Squeeze me. My thinker's working plenty fine. Don't know why you'd go for an arm transplant instead of a robot arm. Well, I mean, like, I don't want to join the Teen Titans. I don't want to be Cyborg. Okay? Like, look, I'm happy just like hook me up again. Hook me up with someone's arm that's got a little bit of muscle on the bone. Cyborg had the coolest arc. Look, it's 2023. No. Just I'm gonna stop. I might be honest, a new bottom surgery just dropped. Okay, see that, like, maybe that'd be tougher. Okay, that would be a lot harder though, because I mean, like, okay, look, I can chop my arm off very easy. It would be like for me to okay, I mean, I guess realistically speaking, if I chop my arm off, chopping off the jennies is just a crotch chop, you know, like Waluigi, so just bam, and then, but it's like you'd have to like scoop out, it's like a whole sitch, you know. That's way more work than like just chopping an arm off. So like, so yeah, I don't know. I'm a little torn. It's like, look, I don't, how do how do I think bottom surgery works? I don't know. I've not, to be perfectly honest, it's not something I've researched, okay? But see, we're not talking about how actual bottom surgery works. We're not talking about actual bottom surgery. We're talking about this version. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing, by the way. We have bottom surgery, not arm choppies. Well, we should work on getting arm choppies. What if I'm in the, again, what if I'm in the forest, somebody lops off my arm, and then my arm gets lost in the woods? What am I supposed to do? Okay, you leave with your McRib. I'll have a good time. Have a good time munching and crunching. I had a McRib the other day. It was it's not gone. It didn't go on a farewell tour. It's back, baby. I had it. It was fine. If I'd brought a weapon, I wouldn't have been unarmed. Bada ting. Bada ting. McRib is back. Chop off your arm and replace it with like 6 McRibs. That's me. You know what? Like, yeah. Oh. Maybe that's how we attach. Maybe that's the missing piece of arm choppies. Is you chop the arm, you bring the new arm in. You don't just have like arm to shoulder. You use McRibs as the connective meats. You wrap like 3 McRibs around this way, and the McRibs help the transition from arm to shoulder. You're stoked that the McRib is back? Me too. I like had not had a McRib until like maybe a couple years ago was the first time I tried one. And it's terrible, but there's something there's just something about it where I'm like, yeah, but it's terrible, but it's only here like for a month, so like I should get it. I like it. What if you get an arm transplant that's not the same length as your other arm? That's what I was gonna say 15 minutes ago, and then I distracted myself because you know how my brain works. Butterflies. So that is why I feel probably why like your body would reject a lot of arms, is because your arm could be the wrong height. So did you know? This is a real ass fact, by the way. Did you know that you're not a bird, but your wingspan, like you're like if you take your middle fingers and then you stretch your arms out as far as your arms can arms, that this length from here to like, or from here to here is also the length of your body from tip to toe. Like that's how tall you are. That's how tall you are. That's why like the Vesuvian man, that's why he's a circle, because from arm to arm and then from tip to toe, he's the same height. Making you T-pose. It's very much precisely the exact same. So the NBA disagrees. Well, that's because they give those freaks arm transplants. They give them the arms of taller men. He got his arms from an 8-foot donor. The 8-foot tall man couldn't play in the NBA. His bones were too brittle and his heart gave out. That's what happens when you're that tall. When you get like gigantism, you don't live to be very old because your heart has to work so much harder. So then those people unfortunately pass away before they could become NBA superstars, and they arm choppies the 7'4" man and give him the 8-foot arms. That's how they're so good at basketball. Look, it's not just about putting in 16 hours of practice a day. It's about being willing to arm chop these, okay? Because they got to chop your arms off. They got to bring in the 8-foot arms. And then they got to put like 6 McRibs in those arms to make sure that the arms and the body connect. And then because then like what happens is your body goes for an object, and it eats the McRib, but it doesn't eat the arm. That's why they put the McRibs in there. That's the foreign agent. It eats enough, and then it goes foreign agent, eliminated, and then like, oh, but this is my arm. I keep not going back to the shiny version. Seb, are you mocking me? Did you know that throws dart at a piece of paper? NBA players throws another dart. Arm transplants using another dart. McRib. No, look it up in a book. That's the kind of science they don't teach you in high school. And look, to be perfectly honest, my key demographic isn't scientists. I don't get a lot of scientists in the chat, okay? So like if the scientists were here, they'd back me up. But they don't show. They got other places to be. Hi. Wait, Ocean, do you teach the sciences? No, but Ocean, you're not sciencing at a collegiate level. So you don't have access to the secret texts. What do I think your bioengineering degree was? Yeah, but you look, you got a degree in bioengineering, but you didn't get a specification in sports science. You didn't. You said biomechanics. Yeah, no, sports science. No, you said bioengineering in sports science. You didn't get a no. It's not biomechanics. It's specifically called sports science, and they teach you all the shady shit. I'm not a hater. What do you mean hater? No, I'm just like, look, I'm trying to ease it. Look, I don't want, look, I know it's a two-way street. I'm trying to make Ocean understand why why I'm right, but I don't begrudge them. Like I'm not calling them unlearned. Ocean is very smart in the science, but just is missing this knowledge pool. And they're missing this knowledge pool because they had the wrong specification. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, okay? I'm not coming out and saying like, oh, Ocean, you're wrong and dumb and stupid. You should try harder. No, like, you got this, but this just like isn't your jam. It's like me, like I had, you know, when I went to college, I went to college for filmmaking, but like, you know, there's a video track and there's an audio track. I was a video track person. I don't know my like specifics about like audio, as you know, like that's why I'm different than like Nick Schwartz. He's an audio guy. I'm a video guy. So just like that, like Ocean's whatever specification, they're not a sports science person. Larry went to film school, never even watched the greats, the High School Musical movies. Look, I mean, I've dabbled, okay? I didn't learn sports science, but I'm self-educated when it comes to sports science and arm choppies.
Trial.
Kai, welcome in. Thank you so much for sharing your community here. Kai, I've got a very important question for you. Please, I want to make sure you're here first before I ask it. You are here. Kai, first off, thank you so much for sharing your community over here. That's so nice of you. Second off, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Third off, hello, Dimes. Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Larry. I work with Kai over at RT. We both stream here on our off time. Kai is a wonderful producer. I'm an okay producer at best. She's over there kicking ass. I'm over there, I almost said licking ass. That's not true. That's disgusting. Kai, very important question for you. How easy do you think it is for, if you were, here's the scenario, okay? Here's the scenario. Okay. You're in the woods. You're playing in the woods. Okay, Kai, you're playing in the woods. Somebody chops your arm off. In the process of your arm getting chopped off, because there's so much trees and woods and stuff around, your arm gets lost. Okay. You go to the doctor and you say, "Hey doctor, do you got any fresh ones? I need a new arm. Can you do an arm transplant for me?" How do you think that's possible? How likely do you think it is that you can get yourself a new arm? Chad doesn't seem to be very convinced, but I think you'll be on my side on this one. Telling Alfredo and Iffy that I said licking ass is disgusting. Go ahead. Tell them. See if I care. I think Kai may have gotten scared away. Or she's really thinking this one over. Either... No, she said she was here though. I don't think she would have just gotten hit with ads like that close into raiding. You can get a prosthetic arm. I mean, sure. Again, you can get a robot arm. You can get a robot arm, but I don't want to be a cyborg. I want to be a human. The statistical probability that there's a perfectly matched arm in the hospital is so low. I mean, look, again, I don't think we don't need to talk about perfect match here. I'll take an arm that's a little longer or a little more muscular. That's fine. They don't need to match my proportions exactly. Well, no, I don't want baby arm. No, notice how I said longer. See, and as somebody who is of average height, I feel like I should be able to get a longer arm. Like, luckily, I'm not 6'4". Like, if I was 6'4" and I wanted a longer arm, I mean, the odds are I'm getting a shorter nubby. But like, I don't need 8-foot arms. That's too much. I'm not even 6 feet tall. That's more arm than I know what to do with. Like, quite literally, I'm not 6 feet tall. My arms would have, this is gonna get confusing. my arms would both have another foot on them. Not a foot like where my toes live, but would like have another like foot, that's not even a foot, would have another foot of length. Like my arms would be so fucking long. The like, what was it, the 6'8" guy getting the 8-foot arms, and I mean, like, that's still freakishly long, but he's doing that so he can compete in the NBA. I don't have that level of care about basketball. This is a true fact about me. Larry fact number 872. Did you know? The first year that like I was able to play basketball in school, I was in 2 separate basketball leagues. I was in one that was run through the school, and it was like all the Catholic schools in the area, because I went to Catholic school growing up. The other one was I played in the public league, and so that wasn't connected with the schools, that was connected with the town. So it was like I was on one team for the Catholic schools and then one team for like the town basketball league. And both teams I was on, we did not win a single game the entire season. I do not have basketball skills. I might be the reason we lost. I don't know if you know this about me. I am not very sportsly inclined. I wanted to play t-ball really bad. Didn't play t-ball because the year that I was going to play t-ball, I broke my arm, or more specifically broke my wrist. So I was busy being a broke boy all summer. Not in the same way I'm a broke boy now, where I would look at my bank account and go, "Ugh." But I had a broken bone. I then was like, so the first time I played baseball in like the little league, I had to play baseball. It wasn't t-ball. I couldn't hit it off the tee. I had to do that. So I go to my very first practice. The first thing they do is they go, let's warm up. We're gonna play catch. I get teamed up with another kid. We start playing catch. He throws the ball, I catch it. I throw the ball, he catches it. He throws the ball, hits me square in the eye. I start crying. From that point on, wasn't a fan of baseball. Not my cup of tea. You know what sport I was good at? Bowling. You know why? Because that's what we have to do in Indiana. You grew up as the tall kid, so it didn't matter how good you were good at basketball. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it works, dude. In the kids leagues, it's just be tall. That's why they go like they don't do arm stuff. They don't do arm choppies on children. That's cruel. They wait until you're fully grown and they go, are your arms long enough? We could make them longer. Wait, please look at the Discord. Okay. What the fuck? Hold on. How many total hand and arm transplants have been performed worldwide? More than 130 patients have received hand and arm transplants at institutions around the world. The longest surviving hand/arm transplant is the first U.S. recipient at 11 years. So, you can get a new arm, and it's not there for a long time, but it is there for a good time. Totally vindicated. I'm totally vindicated. Y'all thought I was crazy? I was right. Arm choppies, super fucking real. You know why that first one lasted so long? It was McRib season. They put that McRib meat in between the old shoulder socket and the new arm. Baby worked like a charm. Foreign agent detected, foreign agent detected. Munch, 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 munch. Just McRib, all good. McRib gone. Hello, arm, haven't seen you in a while. There was McRib in the way. I'm glad you, arm, are a part of me, the rest of the body. And then 11 years later, the arm and the body went back to civil warring, and there were no survivors. But that was a good 11 years. This is close to a dumpster segment. This is not a dumpster segment. Hold the phone. No. I throw myself in the dumpster when I'm ashamed and I've done something wrong. I've been given scientific proof that I was right. There's no dumpster for me. I'm the right one in this conversation. The dumpster is not for me. It is for thee, thee being you. I don't know if I did that right. Look, y'all just got dumpstered. I'm sorry to break it to you. Guess because those who are right yell that they're correct. Yes! Yes, we do! We need the world to know that we're right! If I whisper it, you're gonna think I'm second guessing myself. If I blow this bitch off, no, I'm not blowing any bitches off. If I blow this roof off, I guess, with this much confidence, you know I'm correct. That's any man who says I'm the king is no king. Tywin Lannister. Hold on. Hey Siri, who's the current king of England? What's the old man's name? King Charles III. I'm pretty sure King Charles III says that he's the king, and then he's right. And they're like, yes. He goes, I'm the king. And they go, yes, you are the king. And he goes, oh, wow. Where's Nicole? Nicole is, I think in our room. I know that she was gonna go take a bath when I was streaming. And then she brought her Switch up because she was gonna play some Switch. I think she's playing Unpacking right now, which I'm super stoked that she's playing. And I hope that when she's done, I can steal the cartridge and I can play it because I've not played it and I've wanted to. I know bits of it and it's very cool. Unpacking, it's the game. It's the indie game where you like unpack your boxes as you move from place to place. It's cool. It's cool. Because it's like there's like a story that's being told, but like the story that is being told is like it's all through context. It's not like in your face, you know. It's not like there's cutscenes that are like, oh, this is happening. It's like you like learn about this individual as you unpack her boxes as she moves from like location to location. You kind of learn what's going on in her life. Very cool. Real cool game. It has been a while and we've got a lot more people here now. So just a general reminder that if you want to help us keep rolling down this Twitch Hype Challenge and want to name our Registeel once we catch him. Any subs will help us figure out the name of this Pokemon. We got a couple names right now. If you sub right now, it's early enough that like you can suggest names to put in the thing. Right now, it's kind of Steely Dan versus Regirock are kind of the ones that we have at the moment. Those are the options. Regirock and Steely Dan tied neck and neck. So yeah, you can get a double dose out of your sub tonight. We gotta keep that hype challenge rolling, so we could do our TwitchCon meetup, baby. Gotta get those TwitchCon tickets. Don't you all want to have a meetup at TwitchCon? Recently fixed a fired up sword to the max layers. Yeah, the shiny rates are 1 in 100. It's awesome. That's what I was forgot the name of it, but was trying to say like an hour ago. Is I really want them to do raid layers again in I hope that they add something similar to that in the new games when they do the Secret Treasure of Area 0 Part 2. The hexagon turtle man. If by meetup you mean surprise arm choppies, no surprise arm choppies. Consent is very important. Terapagos. Well, that is the turtle, but I forget what the DLC is called. It has a name. And it's not called the Hexagon Turtle Man, but it is called something. Be down for 7-star terror raids with high boosted shiny odds. I don't want 7-star terror raids as much as like Phantom Liberty. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That like sort of dungeoneering and random, I think that like that little bit of that rogue element, you know, got to use what they give you, like you know, random Pokemon rather than bringing your own stuff. Oh, you throwing some hand facts at me? Hold on, what's this? All patients will be required to attend directed hand therapy for 6+ hours each day, 5 days a week for the first 3 to 6 months after the transplant. Caring for and rehabilitating transplanted hands will become a full-time job for the recipient for the first 1 to 2 years. That's fine though. That's fine. I mean, yeah, those NBA guys are getting paid millions and millions of dollars a year. They're getting paid 2 years' salary while they're rehabilitating their hands and their arms for a 6'4" man to have 8-foot-long arms. So I guess like 4-foot-long arms each, because it's, well, not quite 4 foot because the torso exists in the middle, but you know, arms the length of which to have a 8-foot wingspan, because your wingspan and your height's the same. But not for these frames. The Indigo Disc, that's the name. That's the name. Hey. Are we? Well, I mean, we're falling off of it. Ocean, the conversation goes where the conversation wills, you know. Hand choppies is my ducks. Like, where y'all keep focusing on the duckies, I'm focused on arm choppies. We got away so briefly. And then we got pulled back in. Awesome Kick-Ass dropped some hand facts. He handed them off, if you will. So... to name the Registeel Duckies. I mean, you know, hey, drop a sub, add the name. It could be the change you want to see in the world. AK, thank you for those hand facts. I appreciate them. I mean, what else is there to talk about? Do we want to talk about you know, the desexualization of Lola Bunny again? We've already had that conversation. That was a one and done. We're not going back there. Ducky Steel. F-Eds. Why do they have to nerf Lola Bunny? No, if you do the research, the argument is made that they buffed Lola Bunny in taking away some of those heightened sexual characteristics, and making her a more well-rounded individual with an actual personality that isn't just like, hey, who would you rather sleep with, me or Low Punny? You got two options. She was well-rounded. Fuck off. Fucking. Awooga, awooga, hamana, 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 hamana. Ooh, goo, 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 goo. Oh boy. Honka honka. Yowza yowza bobowza. Weep woo. Hee-haw. Did I miss doing shiny hunting streams? Yeah, a little bit. It's been a real long time. I did. I'm still in like the fun zone right now, where like you know, I'm just popping Cheez-Its and having a great time. You know, we're only at 172. I'm like, the odds are 1 in 40.96. Not having found it in 172 is okay, you know, but like we'll definitely find it before 200. You know what I mean? Like it's been a real treasure, a secret treasure of Area Zero, of course. It's been a real treasure coming back and doing more shinies. You know, especially like not having done it in a while. It's a little treat. It's a little treat coming back. We'll get the Registeel tonight before the stream's over. Nope. No problem. No issue. Shouldn't be any sort of thing. Thank you for the blessies. Thank you. See, we gotta go for it, because like we gotta do steel, and then we eventually have to do ice, and then we've eventually got to do Drago or Lecky. You know? And we only get to do one, because you can't get both, which is very silly. I'll see the shiny Registeel and then run by accident. Oh, that would be the absolute worst. I I don't think... I know it can happen. I don't think I would run on accident. I don't think I could. It's different enough, and then the bling-a-bling comes up. I think we would notice. I'd also like freak out. I'd start running around. Like even when I'm in just like subconscious mode, if I don't register that that's not the shiny, I sit and stare for like 5 seconds. I go, no, it's gray. So I think we're doing okay. Oh, I'm missing buttons though. You're more worried about me running away on Regirock? Little toasty boy? Yeah, no, I got this. I'm good. Normal metal. We got like 22 more encounters before we're like over odds. Better than the eye strain in Gen 9 with the Garbo lighting. See, that's another detriment to the Gen 9 shiny hunting experience. Is sometimes it's just hard to tell. Sometimes it's just so difficult. Look, maybe Gen 10 will have better, not even just Gen 10, but like whatever like spin-off kind of thing they do. Maybe they'll do, like Midnight Black and High Noon White or something. And then those will have like good shiny hunting again. Really, I just like, man, I just want them to go back to like, hey, Gen 9, like let me gosh dang like hunt for shiny legendaries. Like we had the four old dorks, you know, the goldfish and the saber-tooth tiger and his friends. We had Monkey Dory, Okie Doggy, Pheasant Dippity, and the Teal Mask himself, Ogerpon, and a starter. Like those are nine shinies that we could have had that we don't have. Koraidon or Miraidon. So 10. All this shiny lock nonsense. It's big thumbs down in my book. Would I take a low punny arm? Well, I mean, like if it's my arm or low punny's arm, like I'll probably, you know, or I'm sorry, if it's no arm or low punny's arm, I'd probably take low punny's arm. You know, I'm not gonna. Sometimes arm beggars can't be arm choosers. You just gotta take what you can get. What do you got? 183. I'm gonna go to 185 and then I'm gonna take a real quick break. I just ran out of water and I'm still thirsty, so I need to go rehydrate before I dehydrate. Shiny. I mean, the next one could be. If I get low punny's arm, can I learn the electrical punches? I sure hope so. I would certainly like to do like a thunder punch rather than like low punny arm, do accounting, you know? Punch the numbers. Have I seen the claymation Pokemon? I have. I did see the trailer for that. It looks really like nice. Like I really like the aesthetics of it. I don't know if I'll end up watching it or anything, but it looked neat. Is it like Pokemon's version of the White Lotus? The season starts with like somebody at the resort has died. We have to find out who by jumping back and forth between all these storylines. Who's Simon Duck? All right, I want a bonus one, 186. That was not it. I will leave y'all. I'll leave y'all with the master of shinies himself, shiny Rayquaza. He'll keep you company. Hi! While I'm gonna go get more water. I guess you kind of. What's the best way to? It really is just like this, huh? Hi! Oh, come on. No, it's just like that. He's just gonna. Oh, come on. Almost there, guy. There we no. Almost got it. He does not want to sit here. There, okay. I'm gonna leave you with Shiny Ray. Hopefully he'll give us shiny luck when we get back. It took me a little bit longer because now that Nicole's back here, I went to go fill my water. She asked me to fill her water. I stopped over to give her the water. We talked for a minute. I was basically checking to see if she was going to sleep before or after I got off the stream. So chat decided that Rayquaza is more of a Taco Bell guy than a McRib guy. That tracks. That seems about right. Oh, Taco Bell's on my naughty list right now. They are not my friends. So here's the deal. Ducks won what poll? There's literally, I can look at the activity feed. There was one poll that was run, which was, do you think Rayquaza likes McRibs? That's it. You're making stuff up. Taco Bell can go take a very long walk off of a very short pier right now. I opened the Taco Bell app either yesterday or the day before, and they were trying to get me, see if this sounds familiar, they were trying to get me to buy the Nacho Pass, or the Nacho Fry Pass specifically. See if this sounds familiar again. It costs $10. Every day for 30 days, you can go to Taco Bell and you can get yourself one Nacho Fry. And you can do that every day for 30 days. I am devastated. That sounds, first off, that sounds so much more delicious. Well, in order of nacho fries. That sounds so much more delicious than the Taco Pass. Not as varied. Taco Pass had a whole cavalcade of tacos. and including, once you got a week into it, breakfast tacos, which changed the game. Nacho Pass, though, you're only getting nacho fries. That's your only option. They're trying to like entice you by going like, but think of all the sauces that you can get. You can get the nacho cheese, which is the only answer, by the way. And they're like, or you could get like the chipotle sauce, or you could get like, I think maybe like enchilada sauce or something. Well, I mean, like, as long as you moderate, it's not way too much Taco Bell, since it's just an order of fries every day. You can buy other food for money, but the fries are free. The nacho sauce is fine. It's not good, but there's something about it that's like, I like dipping the fries into the nacho sauce. So, but like, I'm also not gonna sit here and argue that I think the nacho sauce is like good. I just enjoy the nacho sauce with the fries. And then if your balance is off, if you do a really bad a CDR, which I call a chippy dippy ratio, typically used for like nacho chips and quesos, but also works in the case of nacho fries. If your chippy dippy ratio is bad, and you don't dip enough fry into the cheese, and you have leftover cheese over, dipping the quesadilla into the cheese is very good. You think nacho cheese is awful on the whole? What are your feelings on like real queso? Although you're not like, although I've got a buddy who's from Texas and moved out to California and was telling me that queso's like not as much of a thing there. So maybe you just don't have the good stuff. Queso means cheese. It's not a thing. My buddy was telling me, my buddy was telling me that he and his now wife, when they moved out to LA, they were at a restaurant and they inquired about queso, not realizing that like queso is not really a thing in California as much. And the server was very confused. And just like brought out a cup of shredded cheese and was like, there you go. There, that works, right? No, it's not what we meant. You'd be the same way. It just means cheese. Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, queso does mean cheese. You're not wrong, but like, I guess it's kind of like a regional thing too. Like, what you mean by kolache? If you're in like any like normal place, a kolache is like a underwhelming pastry type thing with some sort of fruit filling. If you're in Texas, a kolache is a super delicious pastry filled with like sausage and cheese. Basically a pig in a blanket, but a cheesy pig in a blanket. Still calling the 420s our Registeel. Kolaches are the best way to start the day. Oh, the good kolache, yes. The bad kolache, less so. I'm not much one for like fruit fillings though. So that's a big part of it too. Not really my jam. Fuck. Damn it. No. Yeah, please do boo me. I earned it. I deserve it. I know. I know my sins. I know. Another Registeel. Hey, while we're Reggieing, I want to pull the thing up because it's perfect. The only reason you somewhat know what a kolache is from AH content, yeah, the good kolaches, not the bad ones. We know all about the good kolaches. Number 200. Not minty fresh. That's okay. By like 222 would be a good number. Here, while we're thinking about all this, these are, I did want to pull this up because I talked a little bit about the hype challenge. It's we're nearing the tail end of it. This is the second to last of our hype challenge streams. The last one will be tomorrow evening. Currently we're on hype level 5 going towards 6. If you like Pokemon and you like effing around, not shiny, by the way. I know I'm covering the Reggie with the graphic. You're not missing anything. If we hit the next level of hype, if we hit that level 6 hype, I'll have to do a Pokemon Emerald crowd control stream in which you can make my life miserable by doing such things as fainting my entire party, giving them status ailments, and doing other such nefarious schemes. So if you like when I stream Pokemon, I thought I would just mention that because you might be interested. That's yeah, okay, we're almost there. Don't think about how far we need to go. Think about how far we've come. Why would we want to make you miserable? I'm your friend. Man, I don't know. I feel like y'all sang a different tune when we were doing Mario 64 crowd control. I feel like you sang a different tune when we did Minecraft crowd control. I feel like, yeah, anytime we do crowd control, y'all decide to be, it's time to go, you know, TikTok, it's mean o'clock. And it's 3 hours of nothing but pain. Did I not like being a fish? Oh, just simply loved it. Can we go back to the dragon? What's the dragon? Are you talking about Mario Wonder? That had a dragon in it. What dragon are you talking about? Oh, my friend, the Ender Dragon, it spawned in Minecraft. Dragon D's, oh. Damn it. Well, Ocean, you're off the hook. You don't have to D's nuts jokes via hype chat. Hype chat is dead. Hype chat is dead. Long live pinned bits. The update rolled out to me today. So hype chat still exists. It's just not a third form of thing anymore. You just, what is it? It's pinned D's nuts. Oh, pinned D's bits. I definitely am just so conditioned at this point. I just read it as pinned D's nuts because that's what I thought I deserved, I guess. But yeah, it's just what is it, like 100 bits pins. I don't know if that's where things are gonna stay for us. That's the default, and I just left it. I don't know how long, bits stay pinned. I don't know if it goes up with time. I don't know if it's all the same. I don't know if it's obnoxious. I have no idea.
Doot doot.
Testing these nuts. It didn't pin at all, did it?
Doot doot.
Testing again. Oh. Oh, that one went. There's a toggle. Oh.
Doot doot.
Did you click the box to pin these nuts? You have to choose to let it pin. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it shows up for me. I'm curious at how long they stay pinned. And if higher amounts get pinned for longer. One minute at the moment. You have to click it to read it. Interesting. Well, thank you for those tests, by the way, Ocean and AK. Thank you so much. It doesn't let you toggle it. Oh, yeah, that's because right now it's the hundreds minimum. Okay, and now they're both gone. Those seemed like 30 seconds because your brain is marching faster and faster towards death. Did you ever notice how when you were a child, December felt like it was so long because you were waiting for Christmas? And then as you're an adult and you go, holy shit, it's December again? When the fuck did that happen? That's just the sad perception of how we perceive time. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Can't be existential and goopy at the same time. Oh yeah, we just gooped ourselves into a real sad conversation. Well, I mean, yeah, because like, you know, when the world is new and everything's an experience, time moves slower because things are constantly changing. When your life becomes monotonous, that's when days turn to weeks, turn to months, turn to years, and before you know it, you find something else to make things new, and then time slows down and you're having fun. Been a bad year. At least you have Mario RPG tomorrow. Oh, I'm really excited. We're absolutely streaming Mario RPG, by the way. Not tomorrow. We're not gonna stream it tomorrow, but we'll stream it probably like start it next week. I've never played it, so I'm pretty stoked. And it's reviewing well. People are saying it's good. Mario fans munching good. Just got done with Mario Wonder. That just came out. But now we're done with that. But yeah, I'm excited. We had the Mario movie. That was this year. Mario movie, Mario Wonder, Mario RPG, Blindfolded Mario 64, Hotel Mario. It's just the year of Mario. Peach game's not till next year. That's what makes it feel more full, is that Peach game and the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake and the Thousand Year Door remake and Luigi's Mansion 2 coming to Switch all got announced this year, but none of that's this year's stuff. Ready to see your boy Gino return to life? Yeah, I guess I'm finally getting to figure out what all the hubbub about Gino's about. People be loving Gino. C-Max72, cha-cha, thank you for that follow. Lovely to see you in here. Thank you so much. Getting us closer to, yeah, I mean, what? We're 74 follows away from 15K. Wait, I do want to check it out. Why would I say no? It was going to be shiny at that point. I said no and I missed the shiny. No, see, now it's not shiny anymore. I'm also excited for Thousand Year Door remake, because that game's good. That game was real good. I remember playing it a bunch when I was a kid, but I could never beat it. I got to like the final boss and I couldn't do it. I watched a friend beat it. It was, sorry, I'm gonna spoil like a 20-year-old game real quick. I watched a friend beat it, and we made like a joke where I was like, what if the like treasure of the Thousand Year Door is just like an old mushroom, like a 1,000-year-old mushroom, and then that's exactly what it was. And we laughed and laughed and laughed. Ho ho. I felt so smart though. Like little, like whatever, like 13, 14-year-old me. I felt so smart. Yeah, that boss was hard because I couldn't beat it. I mean, maybe it was like, maybe I just needed to like level up more or whatever, or better utilize badges. But like, I've never been like much of an RPG kid, so it's not like I necessarily had that skill set to like really like min-max or anything. I just kind of had to give up. Yeah, I experienced the whole game, and I watched my buddy beat it, and I went, that's good enough. That's fine. Bit of 100 trials is a hard task too. Oh, I'm sure. Pit boss is harder than the story boss. I don't doubt it. RPGs then love having like the optional super crazy hard boss. Someone made some of the worlds in Thousand Year Door in VR and they're fun to walk around. That sounds cool. That sounds super neat. I bet that's super cool. You just want to win despite your bad RPG choices. I mean, like, I try to like go in and just do what I think sounds fun, but sometimes it puts me at a real disadvantage. Like when I looked up when I was looking stuff up a little bit about Lies of P after I'd already played the start of it, and they went, oh yeah, going for like a dex build is like the hardest way to play. And I just went, fucking damn it. I didn't know. I thought it would have been real good. No, it hard. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I wouldn't expect, you know, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door to be that game that was just gonna like kick my ass in, but then it did. Also, in like 8 months, I'll get to figure out what happens when they ask me what the guy's name is, and I say it's Dupless. I know his name. I learned it. And they're like, where'd you learn that? And I'll go, from the ancient scrolls. 20 years ago, they told me of a man named Dupless. Or Elden Ring picking the hard class. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that, yeah, Captain Underpants was going to have it real bad? I had no idea. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been like the worst. The hardest thing about Captain Unterpants was that you start with like a stick. That's the rough thing. Like one of the classes in Elden Ring lets you start with an Uchi Katana, which is like so obviously one of the best weapons in the game that's not like a, like, for lack of a better term, like a legendary weapon, like a special weapon, and you could just start with one. What's the game where I went Druid? It's Jimmy Chickens. Jimmy Chickens in Diablo. Night Vigil. Have a good sleepies. Yeah, Druids in Diablo at launch. I don't know what the case is now, but it's a class that's very difficult to level with and very difficult to solo with in comparison to some of the other options that are very starter friendly. And it was very, very hard. Also, what a phenomenal tweet. Oh, the one where I said I'd stop being a bitch. I thought it was pretty good. I felt a little bad because I showed it to Nicole, and she was like, "Are you calling Snoop Dogg a bitch?" And I went, "No. It has nothing to do with Snoop Dogg, other than just the formatting. I'm calling myself a bitch. I would never come out for, like, you know, for whatever Snoop's reasons being for giving up the smoke. I would never like look at somebody and go, "Oh, you're trying to, like, potentially, you know," because I don't know if it means, like, you know, getting off the weed, or if it's like a technicality where you go, "I'm gonna stop smoking, but like edible arrangements every day." Emphasis on the edibles. I don't know, you know, like, but like if it's a situation where it's like a sobriety thing, like, I'm gonna stop doing the weed. I would not call Snoop Dogg a bitch. I would be like, you know what, Snoop, for the betterment of yourself, I'm glad that you're doing something that, if you feel like this is what you need to improve, you know, your life, that's great. I don't care if you built a brand based on huffing and puffing and blowing the house down. If that's what you need, more power to you. I just call myself a bitch. I was like, because I almost, the first draft of it in my head was like, I'm giving up kazoo, which is like clearly I'm not doing. But I didn't want people to be confused and then be like, but why? No kazoo, or worse off, people to be like, thank God, I always hated it. And then I go, well, no, it was a joke. And they go, oh, well, this is awkward. You should do that though. So then I went with like, what is clearly obviously a joke? And I was like, stop being a bitch. Yeah. Well, this is awkward. That's exactly what they said to me after we had that conversation. Oopsie doodles. $234. Oh, that's such a good number. 234. This is the minty one for sure. Minty! No. 1 in 4096. Don't fuck around. They don't care. Oh, I miss. Wait, nope. Oh, it'll be this one for sure because I did it with such style. Starting to think I'm not going to catch it on this stream. No, we got it. It's fine. 235. No, maybe 236. Ugh. 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 Why not 246? Ooh, that's good. 246 is a real good number. It could be. We are almost at 1 a.m. So if you want to get your names in before the end of the night, any subs equal names. Mods are around to help you figure that out. And we're still early enough in that if you got a name in mind, you can name it. You can drop the name, not just add. You can come up with a name on your own. We have a couple solid options right now, but yeah, we do have open spaces still.
Yeah, who are you?
Benny Maj, thank you for dropping
Yeah,
a gift to Roni.
Who are you?
Thank you so much. You want to make sure Registeel is represented? Fair enough. Fair enough. Throw it up there. What else should there be bagel bites of? What, like what flavors of bagel bites should we have? Or like, what other things should we turn into a tiny bagel? Like, what if you had like a little cut of that, like thick bread, like the thicker kind of, you know, not as easy to eat bread, like a baguette. Yeah, what if you had like a little bit of that and then like a teeny bit of like spaghetti and meatballs on top? It's kind of in the same boat as a bagel bite, but it's distinctly different. Oh, come on, let's go 240. No. Bite-sized Uncrustables. Real talk, I've never uncrusted before. I've never had an Uncrustable. No. No. A main feature on the website is bite-sized debates. What? What? Dude, this is we got bagel bite facts in here. We all know a fun debate. Are clowns scary or silly? Are ponies or unicorns cuter? Most of the time, anybody's wrong, and sometimes it can even be fun to disagree with friends. But when you have pizza on a bagel, that's something we can all agree on. Chicken nuggets are the bagel bites of chicken fingers. Yeah, but like, would they be though? I'm just thinking of nuggies. Like, you just kind of, that idea perplexes me. Popcorn chicken would be more bagel bite, but nothing's really going on the item. You know, a bagel bite is like, it's a little bagel with a little bit of pizza on it. I'm just going like, yeah, but like popcorn chicken's just breaded chicken. Still not shiny. We have also flitted into 1 a.m. I think we're gonna have to look for our 246. I think will be our ending number. So 3 more. 246 is such a good ending number. We'll end with that. What's this page links out to Instagram? Which are you sneaking bites of at 9 a.m.? Sweet potatoes or mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes. I don't want sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, why would I want the inferior potato? Cover it in marshmallow all you want. Still doesn't taste very good. Doesn't matter if you're like potatoing it or frying it or schmoobing it. Not my jam. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, it really could be 246. No, it can't, because it just became 246. It is not. Well, we'll go 247. Whoop. Whoop. Sweet potatoes are delicious. Untrue. Not good. $247 might as well go to 251, the original amount of Pokemon. That's a real good point. We can eat 4 more Cheez-Its. We can eat 4 more Cheez-Its. 251's a good number. I like that. That's how you keep me young. Sweet potatoes are not good as the first opinion Larry's expressed that you agree with. No, my opinions are always right. My opinions are always good. I only have the best opinions. We were proven right tonight. Rusts are meh, Yukon, good gold for life. I don't know if we've really done. I don't know what a Yukon is. Weird. I'm just not a. You said to make an Oreo milk Slurpee. Which is delicious. It's not a Slurpee. You can't drink it through a straw. I told you to make mush. Let it sink. Make some mush. Have a good time. A Slurpee just sounds counterintuitive. All right, this is 250. It's either this one or the next one. Let's find out. Oh. Womp. And again, I say womp. Boo. One more chance. All right, let's try it. Something's changed in the air. Reggie is stealing. Come on, 251, 251, 251. Dang it. It's not 251, but 252 is a palindrome. It's probably on the palindrome. One more. One more Cheez-It for the road. Night, Ocean. Ocean, I'm ending right now. We're doing 252 because it's a palindrome. And then we're done. Not in. All right, now we're saving and quitting. Here, you can believe it. Believe it like Naruto. Save. Saved. Close. Full screen. We're done. All right. Chat. We had a lovely night of Pokemon. Super fun. A nice, lovely reminder of how much fun shiny hunting is. So now we've got a nice little game to go to when no other game feels right. You can do some nickels bets to see if you think I'm gonna get the shiny. We'll keep pounding away at good old Registeel. I keep wanting to call him Reggie Rock. He's not Reggie Rock. He's Registeel. We have Reggie Rock in our pocket already. He is our pocket monster. He's our little pocket pog champ. We'll keep working on that. Tomorrow evening, I'm still figuring out the specifics. With Nicole back in town, she wanted to join me for a stream. So we're gonna do something. We're not 100% sure what yet. But we're gonna play something. We're gonna hang out with you guys. We'll do a chill little Friday stream. Baldur's Gate 3. More hitting me with Galar foam. Maybe subs for shots. she can slap me with them. Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely play something. We'll hang out with you guys for a while. Just a last hurrah for the hype challenge. We've done incredibly so far. You guys have been so wonderful and supportive over these last 2 weeks. So yeah, let's just do like a little a nice little schmoobie to end it. We'll see if we can hit level 6 tomorrow. See if on the last hurrah, see if we can hit level 6 and get that Emerald crowd control. See if we can hit level 7 and get that 24-hour stream. See if we can hit level 8 and get the Sony Spider-Man trilogy. See if we can hit level 9 and get Stardew Valley. See if we can hit level 10 and get Sonic Adventure 2 180 emblems. See if we can hit level 11 and get Stadium 2 Rental Rando. See if we can hit level 12 and get a second 24-hour stream. Bad games only. Also, TwitchCon meetup. Baby. We'll see if we can get those. But yeah, we've already gone so far and so much on the hype challenge. You guys have been so gosh dang nice and generous, and I'm super appreciative. This was a really cool thing to be a part of, and it's been great to see you guys coming out and supporting. You know, showing up. You know, whether it's showing up, whether it's you know, subbing or bidding, hanging out in chat, or just being a lurky turkey, gobble gobble gobble. Doesn't matter. It's so great to have y'all here. It's been really fun to just go like really hard on Twitch for a couple weeks straight. Again, very tiring, but yeah, very fun. Played Mario Wonder, played Duckies, got blindfolded. Started a terrible shiny hunt. Cue the 63 tier 3 subs. Sure, and cue. I think the cue's broke. All right, let's see who is here. Who is online? You wanna Tweedles? You wanna go to Turdies? I'm looking who's here and seeing where we may go. If we want to do something different. Jeff, your card's claiming Twitch is fraud. Otherwise, definitely 63 tier 3s. Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure. Absolutely. What's that? Fuya's popping off in 7 days. We can raid Fuya. We can raid Fuya. Sure, yeah. Yeah, let's throw it to Fuya, frequent Dog Bark collaborator, friend of the channel. Go pop off, go give Fuya your love. She's playing 7 days to die right now. Go pop in, go say hi. Go hang out with her for a bit. And then yeah, I'm gonna go sleepies. Raid message. I don't know if I have one. You know what? I'm gonna go to bed. So you guys just be good to Fuya. I don't have anything memey to say. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, if you want to do Duck Bark, that's fine. I'm just gonna go. Say whatever you want to say. Just be nice. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloo. Adios. Bitey bye. Thank you very much for being here. Love you very much. See ya on the flippity flip.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.